I do get at least an 80% response rate. I do shoot for 100. My outreach lists are very small, right? I will never send 100 emails in a day. I probably won't even send 50 in a day. Anytime I send a message to someone, a cold message to someone, I make sure that I've been consuming their content for at least a couple weeks or so. And by consuming their content, I mean if they have a newsletter, I'll subscribe. If they have a blog, I'll read it. If they're active on Twitter or on LinkedIn, I follow them and engage with their content. I really try to get to know them from afar. And I think a lot of content, any content creator, and I mean that in the broadest sense, right? Anyone who publishes online publicly, any content creator, they do it because they want to be found, right? Like if you wanted to be known as the case study expert, then you would write a lot about case studies and you would hope that people would read it and find it and reach out to you. So I really do pay attention to that. And frankly, that's the biggest part of the equation. In terms of cold outreach, the bar is quite low. If you show that you are paying attention to someone's content, to what they put out there, to the questions that they're asking to their broader audience, if you show you're paying attention to that, the person will notice, and it means a lot to them. And it isn't even about like pretending that you're a huge fan or that, oh, I've been following your work for years. Like you don't have to say that if it's not true, right? But you could say things like, hey, I read your newsletter last week about, how to find these hidden gem opportunities in content distribution. And I tried one of your tactics and it worked. So thank you so much for posting that. Things like that, like people notice that. So leading with a very specific compliment, if it is relevant and if it is true, and then being super clear about why you are reaching out to them and what you were asking for. So whether it is for an interview, whether it's for asking, trying to pitch yourself to do a guest piece on their blog, it's making sure that the end product is aligned, right? If you want to pitch yourself to do a guest post for someone's blog, well, first make sure that they are accepting guest posts. So for us at Sparktoro, we don't do guest posts. It just isn't part of our editorial vision. It's not what we do. So if anyone pitches us, hey, can I write for you? It's an immediate no, because we just don't do that. However, if you were to look at a blog that you wanted to write for and you see that there are guest contributors, take a look at those pieces, right? See what those people are writing about, how it aligns with that blog's overall vision and mission, and then make sure you can help them deliver on that. So being very specific about that kind of pitch is also everything. So being super clear about what your intentions are, the value you provide, why you can provide it,